Hey everyone, it's Thomas Delauer, and I'm here with just a simple, basic question of what is ketosis? So let's start from square one. You see, normally our body is utilizing carbohydrates as its primary fuel source. This is called glucose once it enters the body. So for example, if you eat a piece of bread, it's broken down into what is called glucose, and our cells run on glucose. Now, what we didn't realize until about the 1920s was that we could actually deprive the body of glucose, and it would run on, at that time, what was known as a backup fuel called ketones. That's where the name ketosis comes from. So in essence, what's happening is, as a result of not having glucose coming in through the diet, your body starts to run on these ketones. Well, the fun thing is, these ketones are made from fat. So what happens is, as a result of not consuming carbohydrates, your body begins to utilize fat as a fuel source. It takes the fat from your adipose tissue that's stored in your body, or fat from food that you consume, breaks it down into the liver, into these ketone bodies, and supplies your body and your cells with a very powerful and clean burning energy source. This is why when you're in ketosis, you feel like you have so much energy and things are just feeling nice and crisp and clear. Cognitive function is good, energy is high, and you feel less bloated, and you just feel like you can take on the world. Now, the ketogenic diet has a bunch of benefits, obviously ranging from weight loss all the way down to cognitive function. But when you start looking at the science, you realize the ketogenic diet is more than just weight loss and brain power. There are now studies that are showing the ketogenic diet has effects on even our genetic system, changing how we process food, changing how our body actually goes through life. Meaning you don't just change your waistline, you change how your body actually functions. Now, we're talking about a long-term change to metabolic health. That's why the ketogenic diet is so powerful. It's not just about weight loss. It's about making sure that your body is operating at its absolute maximum potential. Now, the nicest thing about the ketogenic diet is how easy it is to sustain. You see, normally when you're doing some kind of diet, you're having to restrict a lot of things. And at first glance, you look at the ketogenic diet and you say, oh shoot, I have to restrict carbohydrates. But honestly, you get so much more sustainability out of the fact that you can eat lettuce-wrapped burgers, you can eat burrito bowls without the rice and beans, you can eat all kinds of tasty things as long as you're keeping the carbs low. So that means you can eat higher amounts of fat, you can eat higher amounts of protein, making the ketogenic diet one of the most sustainable dietary protocols that has been known. In fact, the Virta Health study has taken a look at the ketogenic diet over 2 years and found that it has a 74% sustainability rate. That's higher than any other dietary pattern that's been researched. People tend to stick to the ketogenic diet for longer because it's easy to do, it's fun, and the results are remarkable. So let's go ahead and let's dive into some more detail on the ketogenic diet.